Hi, I'm Madeline Tynan and I'm out here at Barden Ridge with Craig Smith, our Hyundai manager, and we're just going to be discussing all the different things that happen at Tynan Motors. Thanks, Craig. Now, you've been with Tynan's for how long?
Collectively 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, left for a couple of years but came back, so in total 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
And you're now running our Hyundai department. You have worked in other departments as well?
Correct, yep, I have. I've worked for Honda, Kia, Suzuki, Subaru, but definitely found my home at Hyundai, definitely.
Fantastic. And you're doing what, over 100 cars a month now?
Yeah, exactly right. It sort of varies, but around 100 average, which is just where we want to be.
Fantastic.
Oh, obviously a few more.
Oh, good. Now, you've seen a career path at Tynan's, obviously being there that long. You came in as a salesperson?
Correct. Trainee.
So a trainee. So take me through that process. So if a young person or an older person is looking for a career, what would you suggest when they come through Tynan Motors?
Yeah, look, obviously a couple of things that I learnt is obviously having some sort of determination. If you're good with your product knowledge, if you're good with customers, that's number one. We like to see our customers satisfied and looked after the whole way. I believe that you've got to have a bit of spark about you, and just be generally good with people and follow the processes, and you won't have a problem.
Fantastic. Now, when you say that though, the training that Tynan Motors actually offers you and the brands actually offer you?
Yeah, sure. So obviously Tynan Motors put you through a good 3 months of training. The process is what we do, how to speak to customers correctly and how to train them basically on the way we like, but also the manufacturer, whichever manufacturer you do choose to obviously go with, they put you through sort of vigorous training with products and their sort of side of how they wanted their customers treated as well.
And I think integrity is a massive thing that Dad actually instilled in the company over the 50 years.
100% right, and that's instilled with all our salespeople and senior management and management.
So you never stop learning, am I right,
definitely.
Craig? Like there's always new products and new techniques and the ways to look after our customers?
100% right. The industry moves and we've got to move along with it. What worked 10 years ago probably doesn't work now, so we get obviously constant training, monthly, products change, techniques change, so yeah, that's always good to move with.
That's right. When the social media side has really taken off and we notice you doing a lot of that now with your own customers? Exactly
right. So we try and actively do that more and more so nowadays on social media, whether it be Twitter or Facebook. Trying to get some more feedback that way.
And in saying that, I've noticed now with not just the training that we do internally, a lot of our staff we're encouraging to do university training.
Exactly right. I've got a staff member now who's at university.
Doing 2 days, I believe?
Yeah, Tom, he's 18. He just started with us back in November, but he's taken it on board to do full-time working here, and obviously we've given him the time to have a couple of days off a week, but he's full on, and he seems to be succeeding, so we always encourage our people, if they want outside extra training, go for it.
So we really have 5 focuses in our business, 5 different areas in our business, making the one as Tynan Motors, obviously finance, spare parts, service, etc. So if you start in one, you can move around? 100%
right. Just because you might start in sales doesn't necessarily mean that you might not want to work in service or finance or aftermarket, those sort of departments. So there's plenty of opportunity if you're dedicated, put your head down, bum up, so they say. You can achieve anything you want to.
So with you have a daughter?
I've got a daughter.
Would you be encouraging her in the future to come into the motor industry? Women are now, very involved in the motor industry.
Yeah, look, I've got a Rebecca, who's one of my female staff members, who's been with me for 18 months, and she's doing a cracking job. Customers love her. She reaches the target, so there's no problems if you want to work in sales or in aftermarket service. There's a lot of females out in service, in the fleet department. So there's like endless amount of opportunities.
Thank you very much, Craig. I know it's your day off. Thank you very much for working with us, and we can see so much into the future that product of Hyundai is just growing bigger and bigger.
We've got, I think, in excess of 5 new cars coming out within the next sort of 18 months. So, that's just going to add to what sales we're already doing at the moment.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards, so they say.
Thank you.